The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaru Productions.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Tokucast Reviews, episode number
93.
Holy shit. And we are here for Amazon's Season 2. A couple of us are here against our will. I don't want to be here.
The last time that we talked about Amazons was, it was years ago. Because we talked about
Fuck
Season
Kamen
1.
Rider.
We talked about it during the Amazons review, like the original Amazon.
The original Amazon review. And then someone in the comments of the Amazon's review accused us of not watching the original Amazon.
We talked about it at the very beginning.
I fucking
It was
love
like that
the
and then
internet.
Amazons.
I fucking love the internet.
93.
93,
Let's
Amazon Season bullshit.
I want to start off with something a little more positive.
Please.
Okay.
We had a fan recently.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
We had somebody reach out to us on Twitter at I Need a Better Name, and he wanted to send us a number of things. I believe he said he got when he was in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they were over there. I'll be right back while I go get them. Why don't you point out what's on the table?
Yeah, we got
Little O's.
Lil O's.
And there's a little blade
Hello, Lil Blade.
down there.
Lil Blade's the best.
And he gave us all these, what are they called?
Progress keys.
Yes,
from
the
Zero
Progress
One.
keys.
The Gashapon
So
progress keys.
So we have 2 decades. We have Shining Hopper. We have Normal Hopper.
We have Scorpion,
Cheetah, Bullet Wolf, and a Spider. Which I don't remember that one. I don't remember the Spider.
That one, I think, was just like a toy exclusive one.
Okay, and he also gave us these 2 books.
Yes, one from the 01 Zio movie, and this book, which is also very cute.
So we have tried to incorporate as much as we can into our little set.
Yeah, I think these are going to end up being permanent.
Oh, yeah.
They're updated.
I like those
Oh, we
a
love
lot.
the Progress keys.
Yeah, they look really nice.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much.
I also want to say thank you to everyone who left all those nice comments on our past couple of videos that we've done.
Especially the Black Lives Matter.
Especially
video.
that one, and especially the Ninja and the Ninja Steel in comparison as well. Thank you all very much for watching.
Thank you so much for just coming back to watch those, because those shot up just in terms of our watch count on our website.
Because we're back.
On our YouTube page. So yeah, thank you for coming back with us and joining us for the month of pain. Because now we're in the next part of it.
So let's bring us all back down to earth then, shall we?
Try to bury us in the process.
I spent hours just... How can I be funny about this? What sort of clever things can I say?
I think this is going to be one of those ones where...
What can I do to maybe bring a little levity to this? And...
Nothing?
It's just not worth the effort.
The thing is with this one, none of us enjoyed this.
Well...
Okay, before we get started on the really bad stuff, because there is plenty of that to go over.
the show.
Was there anything we liked?
No.
Not even the
No.
Chihiro's suit? I like the color.
Do you remember who you're talking to when it comes to Amazons?
Do you remember the 21st night of September? I do.
Yeah.
We all do.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. But I like the suit, mostly just because of the fact that it's blue. The blue is nice. I don't like the mecha parts on it, though.
Yeah, I was about to say that I don't like the mecha parts on it. The blue is okay, but the mecha parts just kind of ruin it. So
I understand that he's
like
supposed to be Neo, but at the same time, he is not the one.
No.
So...
That's something I'd much rather watch.
Season 2. Reincarnation.
Season 2 of Kamen Rider Amazons. Oh my goodness.
When the show...
Would you like to... Okay, here's one... Okay. If you think hard enough, you could probably find something positive and something that you even, completely despise.
Like for people who like Bills.
So I'll say one. The shots are in focus. The shots are in focus, and...
You can tell they spent money because a lot of this show is filmed at night. Mm-hmm. We all know night filming is expensive.
Although you'd never know because it seems like they're constantly shooting day for night with how freaking gray everything is.
Also that. For those of you who like Build, Ryuga Banjos, and this was... He got cast for Build, I guess, right after this. So he just went from one Kamen Rider issue to another.
Unfortunate for him.
No, good for him. He's
unfortunately he had to start with this one.
He got work. I don't care. I've acted in some crap.
What does it say when we compared this? We compared this show to an American show for being a grungy, dark reimagining of fuck Kamen Rider. But the show we compared it to was better than this.
Well, I wasn't comparing it to the show.
You were
I was
comparing
just
it to the trailer.
Just the trailer, because I still haven't seen the show. But from what you've told me,
that show not bad.
It's quite good.
That show not bad. There are some moments.
I was very surprised to see it had like an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, people really like that show.
And now I'm comparing the second season of that show to this show. That second season of that show is even better. Though, I'm biased.
I know you're biased, because Nightwing.
Yes! I've seen that scene more times than I care to admit.
I always... Last Sentai we reviewed, of course, was the Ninja.
Unfortunate.
Which I checked my expectations at the door. I was like, alright, I'm just going to go into this. No expectations. And I wound up really liking it.
At least it wasn't Ninja
Liking
Steel.
it a lot more than I did. Ninja Steel is something else. Thank you for everyone who watched that.
I'm going to enjoy it.
You stood on the shoulders of geniuses.
God.
And before you even knew what you had, you patented it, you packaged it, you slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and then you yeet!
Did he just say yeet?
Off the cliff and into the fires of hell.
I
didn't think it was possible. It's even worse than season 1.
I told you.
I didn't think it was possible.
I told
So,
you.
okay, that's easier for you to say because you liked season 1.
I did.
He despised it.
Again, to quote Jeff Goldblum, boy, do I hate being right all the time.
There were not enough uhs in that quote.
You see,
It's so accurate!
Kamen Rider Amazon's season 2, or Amazon Riders, as it's called on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Okay,
which
we
is
get it.
where I
Please
watched
stop.
it. No!
I think it just broke the
You don't tell me what to do with my impressions.
Yeah, I plan on getting a new tape set at some point.
Please and thank you. I don't know if you heard it.
I did.
Oh my gosh, it has been so long since I've watched something for this channel where I felt like every single frame was like a little chihuahua just challenging me to a death match. Just come on, I dare you. Watch another second of this. I dare you. You can't beat me. I dare you to watch one more frame of this. But I did. I persevered. And I wish I didn't. Because, oh my gosh. I've said in the past that season 1 was like... I don't know if I've said this exactly, but season 1 is like an executive who was completely clueless and out of touch, who felt that Kamen Rider needed an update and needed to be more relatable to modern audiences, gave it to his edgelord teenage son and said, here, write a Kamen Rider show. This time, he gave it to the same son, but he was really into Sankareya and was just too ashamed to admit it, so he wrote his own fanfiction.
Also, the Corpse Bride. Because it is that.
I say Sankareya because Japanese, but yeah.
It is the Corpse Bride, but without any likable characters.
But without any likable characters, Corpse Bride sucks. If you like Corpse Bride, that's fine. I'm not knocking anyone who...
I haven't seen it.
I'm not knocking anyone who does. I think that movie's terrible. This is that movie, but without any charm or emotion or feelings or thought or sense or anything that... It's a vacuum. It's a vacuum that just sucked all the joy out of my life in a time where I didn't have a lot of joy to begin with. Oh my gosh.
It's bad. It's real bad.
It's so bad. I'll give you another analogy. It's a big, stupid jock reading Shakespeare to a girl who works in theater because he has a crush on her, but he completely misses the point. He doesn't understand things like context or subtext or what are we doing here?
This season sucked all of the joy that I had in the first one just out. And like I said, and like Jacob said, I liked the first season.
Y'all know how I feel about season 1.
This season bored me.
It's soul-crushingly boring. Soul-crushingly boring. There is not a single likable character or event or action scene or costume or anything. Everything is so gray and desaturated and ugly, and before anyone says anything, yeah, I get it. I like movies that look like that too. There is a way to do it, and there is a way to do it well. You look at a movie like Jean-Pierre Genet's Delicatessen or City of the Lost Children, where they have a very dingy, gross, water-soaked feel to them, but they work because it was executed well. You look at a movie like Captain America Civil War, where it's this cold, gray, steely color palette that better reflects the divide between its heroes. You look at a movie like Man of Steel or BVS, where it looks like a superhero version of a Greek painting, like an impressionist Greek painting. There's this mythic quality to the way things are lensed. This looks like a low-budget Japanese TV show that was trying to copy the cool kids' homework. It is so tonally at odds with itself.
It's weird
because this story and the way the costumes and the monsters look feel completely at odds with the tone that this show is going for.
The story it really doesn't know what to do.
This doesn't work.
You're sitting here looking at a character like, I'm just going to say Ryuga Banjo because that's what I know him as at this point. Watching Banjo's story throughout this is painful. I'm sitting here looking at this like, I don't care about you. I don't care about what you're going through. Nothing about you is really screaming interesting to me. I used to be friends with this motorcycle person. Oh my god! Here we are. And that's basically his entire thing where he's trying to help his friend, but I'm sitting here like, why? You joined the people who were hunting down the Amazons last time. Okay. And now what? And
now I'm the bad guy. I'm gonna fight this guy. And...
I think going into Builder really didn't help me as much going into that show because I knew him from this. I'm just like, well, time for some trash.
Well,
and let's talk. Oh my god. I want to talk about her really quickly just because she pissed me off.
Ew. Yeah, ew. That's what I thought.
The actual corpse bride.
Yeah.
Chihiro and her, she's a zombie. Legitimately.
You can't do... Okay, I'm not going to say can't because, again, it's all about execution. The way they tried to tell this story, a supernatural romance by way of a toku, no one in this show has any emotion aside from, like, frenzied screaming or enraged sadness.
Or blind.
Or they're like ew, or one of the other dudes or many of the other characters in the show where there's just no emotion.
And then
there's nothing there.
And then pretty much all the Amazons, aside from, I think it was just Haruka at the end of it, dies. And you're sitting here like, I liked Haruka in the first one because I felt like he was a much more relatable character, figuring out everything that was wrong with him and actually going along this. With Chihiro, it felt like they jumped ship halfway through that and brought in Iyu and tried to do this whole corpse bride thing that had no real foundation. He just liked her for some reason because he didn't want to eat her.
She cute. I guess that's all the motivation he need.
This is why I'm...
You're not really into heterosexual...
I just don't like straight people. Just hashtag, oh well. I'm sitting here looking at this like straight people are canceled. 2020. Just like everything else this year, just cancel. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this.
I hate this.
I hate this.
I know.
It's trash. It's so bad. And it was just so heartbreaking coming from season 1.
There's nothing I can say that y'all already haven't.
It just doesn't help. I was like, I'm coming off of this with season 1. I was so hyped when they announced it. And then I watched it. And then I wish I had it. If they would have just ended season 1 where it ended, I would have been like, fine. That's great. Perfect. Let's go on. Wait, nope. Let's not go on. Because this is what we got. Garbage. Hot, tropical, on fire garbage. Boo.
Well,
it's not good.
I think we've established that.
And I think that's just the most disappointing part.
This is less of a review and more of a rant.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Things
It
happen.
wouldn't be the first time.
No.
You watched our Ninja Steel review. You watched me during the Amazon Season 1. I can't begin to describe how sick I am of Japan thinking that a character who shows no emotion is the coolest thing ever. Oh yeah, I'm so cool. I don't have any feelings or emotions about anything. Man. And it's so dumb. If the characters don't care, why should I? No one in this show seems to care about anything. Like that one guy who works for the Amazon Hunter Squad, whatever their name is, who is his head always looks like it's about to fall off because he's always like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm cool because I don't care.
Apparently you're a 16-year-old girl in high school.
Anyway,
what else is there to say?
hold on, because unfortunately, this story isn't done.
No, we're not doing this in a normal fucking, like,
No,
summarize the story.
No.
Okay.
there's a movie.
There is.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't watch it. Goodbye.
Oh no, we're not actually going to talk about it right now because the movie isn't good either. It follows up immediately after season 2, and I'm sitting here like,
Why?
pretty much. And the story really doesn't
Can we
make
just
sense.
talk about PlayStation 5?
That's a good idea.
Nope, 'cause I'm not done. I'm not done. Kuwaga Riser's in it as a new Amazon.
So anyway, Kina looks
Nope,
really
not yet.
good. Horizon 2 looks amazing.
I would honestly say, watch season 1. Don't watch season 2. Save yourself the heartache.
I would say save yourself the heartache and not watch either of them.
Save your money for the PS5.
Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Spider-Man Miles Morales looks
Awesome.
pretty good.
I'm excited for it.
I wasn't expecting a new Sackboy, but I never liked the creation stuff in Little Big Planet, so I'm all for a new 3D platformer.
Fair.
Play SpongeBob Rehydrated.
No.
I watched Ray play it, just like I did last time. Yeah, don't watch this. It's not good.
Never watched it.
Little Devil Inside had a great trailer.
I am excited for that.
That was
fun.
a great trailer.
It looks hilarious. All right,
It looks great.
Next time for episode
Ratchet and
94.
And I don't know what Project Athia is, but I'm here for it.
Yes.
For episode 94, it'll be me and Jacob.
Yes.
Because we will be doing Ultraman Taiga.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, everybody.
And then episode 95 will be Garo VR, because that recently completed. And it's only 12 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go ahead and actually do it at some point. Actually, it's only 11, because I think episode 7 was like something where everybody, like the cast was talking to each other. Well, no, it was like during the coronavirus, and that was supposed to be like sort of a recap episode anyway.
So it turned into just a Blu-ray extra interview?
More or less. So it's really only 11 episodes.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
If you tell the story you need to tell in 11, you're good.
Yeah, and they really did set themselves up for season 2.
Cool.
But yeah, that's the end of this one. Don't watch this show. They might not say
if
watch
you've been paying attention for the past 18 minutes, you know how I feel.
They might be saying don't watch season 1. I say watch season 1 and then just.
If you're not into shows that are dark and edgy just for the sake of being dark and edgy, you probably won't like.
Actually, there is one more time that we will have to talk about the show in brief. I say in very brief because
do tell.
It's going to come up during Ghost because Ghost's budget partially went to this.
At least the first season did.
No, second season.
Ghost aired during the second season.
Are you sure?
No, I'm actually not
I
sure.
thought it was the first season.
Yeah, and actually, I'm pretty sure the first season did air during Ghost. So
It was.
some of his budget during that, and then the second season came out during X8.
Oh.
But you really can't tell as much in X8 if the budget went there. I think they might have just
They
allocated
spent wisely.
They probably allocated it better. But yeah. Ultraman Taiga next time.
Yay!
Yay!
Back to Ultraman again. But
Yay, week off.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Don't forget to join us on all the things.
Bye, everybody.